I'm sick of eating protein bars. They're hard, they're dense, they're dry, they taste like shit. Instead of eating protein bars, I'm eating protein Reese's cups. These are bigger than Reese's cups. They taste way better than Reese's cups. They have more than 4 times as much protein. These are cheaper than Reese's cups. You can make all these Reese's cups for only $5. It only takes 5 minutes and it's only 5 ingredients. I lost over 100 pounds eating low calorie versions of my favorite foods. So I created a cookbook with over 150 recipes to help you do the same. The first thing we're gonna do is take 120 grams of any chocolate you want. I'm using dark chocolate because I like it more. We'll chop this up into smaller pieces to help it melt faster. But if you're using chocolate chips, you can completely skip this step. I'll rub my knife through this a couple times, making lots of small chunks of chocolate. 120 grams of chocolate costs $1.04. Take this bowl, put it in the microwave because the easiest and fastest way to melt chocolate is in the microwave. However, it's so easy to burn it, so only microwave it for 30 seconds. I'm staring it down to make sure it doesn't burn. I'm very careful. After 30 seconds, microwave it for 30 more seconds, check on it, and then one more round of 30 seconds until it look like this. If you're using a glass bowl, the outside will start to melt before the inside because the glass gets really hot. Like I can barely touch this right now. You want to wait a little bit because you don't want it to burn. So what you do right here is you get yourself a spoon like this and you mix and you let the warm chocolate melt. It only needed 90 seconds in the microwave. It's not perfect yet because there's chunks, but it's getting there. The residual heat will melt it. You just mix, mix, mix. Oh my God, that's beautiful. We want to add one ingredient to this to transform the mouthfeel of the Reese's cup, make it taste way softer, way smoother, way better, and that's coconut oil. I know, it's high calorie, 120 calories per 1 tablespoon. Coconut oil is the opposite of humans. It's hard at room temperature, but soft when heated. When we add some of this to the chocolate, it makes the chocolate have this beautiful, velvety, smooth, snappy consistency. Without the coconut oil, you risk the chocolate being a little too hard when you bite into it, but with this, oh my God, the texture is perfect. We don't need much, just 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which costs $1. Just kidding, it's only 15 cents. We're gonna add this in and it's gonna melt immediately. It's quite hard. You really gotta scoop it out, but it's gonna start to melt as soon as it hits the warm chocolate. You just mix, mix, mix until it's all dissolved. You can use regular cupcake liners, but these silicone cupcake molds are perfect because they're reusable. You can toss them in your dishwasher and you can just clean them easily. I'll leave a link in the description. Just lay out 12 of these silicone cupcake liners on a baking tray or any tray you want. I'm gonna just dry them off with a paper napkin because there's a little bit of water. I washed them earlier. I don't want any water in these. And take 1/3 of your chocolate mixture and divide it amongst all 12 cups. I just use a spoon, 1 teaspoon of chocolate in each cup. And once I have 12 cups filled with chocolate, I'll swirl the cups around to make sure the chocolate coats the entire bottom and a little tiny bit on the edges. And then if I see any more cups that need a little bit more chocolate, I'll just add a bit more to those cups. Once you have all 12 cupcake molds filled with some chocolate, take this entire tray and put it in your freezer for just 10 to 15 minutes. It's gonna harden up super quickly. And in these 10 to 15 minutes, let's make the peanut butter layer. It's just 3 ingredients. Whey protein powder, I'm using peanut butter flavor, but you can use any flavor you want. Casein protein powder, I'm using vanilla flavor, and you knew it was coming, peanut butter powder. These 3 ingredients are all you need. Let's start with the star ingredient, peanut butter powder. Reese's cups, they use regular peanut butter. It is very high calorie, very high fat, but what happens if you took all the fat out of this and you shipped it to Panda Express to deep fry your orange chicken? You'd be left with this. This is the protein from the peanuts. It's peanut butter powder. And to make peanut butter out of peanut butter powder, we're just gonna add water instead of fat. All the peanut oil gone, water is 0 calories. It's gonna be way lower calorie and way higher protein that way. Add 35 grams of peanut butter powder into this bowl. This costs 45 cents. I'm using Legion's peanut butter flavored protein powder because it is so good. It looks exactly like peanut flour. Look at that. Because on the back, the ingredients, it actually has peanut flour in it. So much peanut butter flavor in a protein powder, it is amazing. We'll need 35 grams of whey protein powder, which costs $1.82. And we also need 35 grams of casein protein powder, which costs $1.82. We're gonna crank in a pinch of salt, which will enhance all the flavors. Salt is free, everyone. Go to your ocean, grab some water, evaporate it, and you'll have enough salt for this recipe. And we'll mix, mix, mix all the dry ingredients really well. Now take a little bit of water. I'm starting with 1/4 of a cup and add it to the bowl. Mix this up. This is clearly too little water, but you can always add more water. You can't necessarily take away water unless you throw a potato in this and the potato will absorb moisture. So maybe you can. Just add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water at a time until you get a thick peanut butter consistency. I do have a secret ingredient I like to add to this recipe, and it's sugar-free maple syrup. I love the flavor it adds to the peanut butter, but also it gives that sticky consistency that I absolutely love. I drink maple syrup, but if you drink something stronger and want to feel good the next day, this is what you need. It's called pre-alcohol from ZBiotics. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make ZBiotics your first drink of the night to set yourself up for a better tomorrow. And of course, Drink responsibly. Check out the link in the description to get 15% off your first order with free shipping. And if you're not satisfied, ZBiotics offers a 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. You can add any sweetener you want, or you might not even need a sweetener because your protein powder might be sweet enough. But like a tablespoon, the maple syrup is completely optional. I like it, but you don't need it. Once you have a super smooth peanut butter consistency like this, you're ready to fill. My freezer is full of shit I don't need. But guess what is solidified? These are perfect. Let's just drop in tablespoons of peanut butter mixture into each cup. I'm using a 2-spoon method, one to scoop out of the bowl and one to push into the cup. This keeps my hands clean and the prep fast. Once the peanut butter mixture has been divided amongst all the cups, take a spoon and flatten it so that each peanut butter layer is flat. Now take the rest of your chocolate and divide it amongst all these cups. You should not be able to see any peanut butter. It should all be covered with chocolate. I'm not gonna waste a single bit of this chocolate because it all got factored in the macros and it's all going in the cups. Look at them, these are beautiful. Back in the freezer they go. Oh. These only need 20 to 30 minutes in the freezer or 1 hour in the fridge. And these are done, baby. That chocolate has solidified. These look perfect. I am so excited to eat these. These pop out of the silicone cup super easily. Nothing ever sticks to silicone. That's why I love it so much. This recipe has been in my cookbook for months, along with so many other insanely delicious recipes and desserts and meals that will help you get fit and stay fit forever. And you're pretty much done. It's time to start snacking. You got that chocolate layer. It is a soft chocolate that has an amazing mouthfeel because of the little bit of coconut oil we added. And you have a super thick peanut butter layer. Oh man, it's good. I love peanut butter, so there's no chance I'm skimping out on the peanut butter. Each cup is definitely a lot bigger and a lot heavier than a real Reese's cups. Boys, unfortunately I was wrong. Size does matter. These are better. Let's take one, chop it in half so I can show you the inside. Oh man, that's nice. It's really filled with so much peanut butter, and that peanut butter layer is so thick it looks like it got a BBL. Here you go, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Cheers.
Filling's really good, bro.
Feeling good? These are so good. These are like quadruple stuffed. The calories and macros per peanut butter cup this recipe made 12, 95 calories, 6 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat. This entire recipe cost $5.28 to make, which means each peanut butter cup we made is only 44 cents. That is so cheap. For more recipes to help you enjoy your diet and eat the foods you love, check out my Fat Loss Cookbook. It has over 150 recipes with free updates. You're going to be able to enjoy all your favorite savory and sweet meals in a healthier way. And if you want all the Reese's flavor but even more protein, check out my Reese's Cup protein bars. You can meal prep them. They have 195 calories and 18 grams of protein per protein bar, and they taste so damn good.